Go ahead. There's a guy in the picture, right, Violet? You said you're single.
Yes, I'm single until I'm ready to, get serious on relationships. Then I'll start looking. But right now I'm just single and having fun, focusing on my career.
When do you plan on getting serious?
28.
28.
Do you think that you would still be doing adult content by then? Or are you planning to quit that and then find a serious relationship?
Right now I see I'll probably always be doing adult content in some way. Mm-hmm. But if I end up in a relationship where that's not if they're like, hey, stop doing that, obviously I would quit.
Okay.
So have you've been doing content since you're 18, you're now 23. At any point were you in it says you never had a boyfriend in that entire period of time, but maybe you were dating a guy for a month, 2 months, 3 months. Have you had that?
No.
Have you had sex with a civilian in the past 6 years?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But you haven't had even a situationship type of thing? I have people who I've hung out with for a long time, and we trust translate
each other.
What hang out means. What does that mean?
We're close. We have a close relationship, and some of those people help me with photography or some of my work.
But you sleep with them too?
Yes.
Okay. So
depending on, if I were to, I'm wanting it to be for content and to get it on camera.
Oh, if you sleep with them, you want it to be recorded?
Yes.
Ah, okay. I see. Okay.
Because it's kind of playing a fantasy for me. I like working the camera, and I like when you're recording. So it's a little bit of a fantasy.
The fantasy is is it voyeur? Not exhibitionist kind of?
Sexhibitionist.
Okay. You like to perform for the camera?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. So no relationships. Do you think, is it because you just haven't wanted a relationship, or do you feel like the work that you've been doing has made it difficult? Where are you at on that?
Yeah, I just haven't had time to focus on a relationship.
Okay, but you said at 28, that's when you want to settle down. You want to get married?
Yes, I want to get married and have kids.
Have kids? How many kids do you want to have?
I want 4.
4. Do you think it's going to be difficult finding a husband because of the work you've done?
Maybe.
Have you had any experiences with that? Maybe you were interested in a guy, but he was maybe hesitant because he felt maybe uncomfortable that you had been engaged in making adult content?
No, I actually haven't come across that, which is strange.
You haven't?
No, I haven't. Everyone is very, even
it's because
I'll come out of church sometimes because I go to church with my grandma, and I have people coming out of church can I get a picture with you, And so it's
church?
Yeah, it's interesting. You really see different sides of people when you're kind of in sex work.
So what kind of church is
I'm allowed at church, guys. I'm allowed to be there. It's not
it doesn't just burn down when you step in. Okay.
I promise.
So you go to church, and the male churchgoers come up to you, and they're like, "Yo, what's up, Violet? I fucking beat it to your
I go to a Catholic church, so
Catholic? You go to this shit's happening at a Catholic church. Holy.
Wouldn't you expect it more than a Christian church than a Catholic?
I don't want to expect it at all, to be honest, at any church.
I feel like Catholics are pretty strict.
Yeah, they're very.
Are you Catholic?
Though.
You're Catholic?
Yes, I grew up Catholic. I moved away from my religion when I started doing this.
But you still go to church.
I've come back around to it.
Oh, you've come back?
Yes, yeah.
Recently?
I've kind of come back around to it.
How recently?
A couple of years ago, when I just was going through some things, and I found my way back to God, and yeah.
Have you done a confession?
Yes, I have done confession. I did one a few months ago.
What did you say? Are you at liberty to share your confession?
No, I'm not comfortable saying.
Here, I'll just turn this way. Pretend that I'm the. What is it?
No, I face him. He faces me. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
Usually there's like a booth and there's like this kind of semi see-through screen. Okay.
It's a little more comfortable when you're facing
yeah.
them, though.
Awkward. So, but you're Catholic and you go to church, like you're practicing, right?
I go with my grandma. I'm not like full-on Catholic or anything. Obviously, like look at my lifestyle. I'm not a full-on Catholic. I go with my grandma, and I pray. I have a relationship with God, but I'm not like a full-on practicing Catholic.
Does your grandma know that you do adult content?
She knows. My whole family knows, and we
They know?
don't
Okay.
really talk about it.
You don't talk about it. Are you on good terms with your family?
Yes, love my family.
Okay, and you go to Catholic church with your grandma. Does she like Elizabeth? You need to stop your philandering, whoring ways. Does she say that shit to you?
No.
She doesn't? Okay.
How does she react to when you guys are at church and these people approach you asking for pictures? Like, does she sing?
It's usually when I'm like not with her. I'm like doing something by myself. It's no. She knows that like people know me though. Everyone in my family like know that people are gonna come up to me and be like, "Oh, I know you," and call me by a different name.
Yeah.
But they all support me, and I appreciate that because, yeah.
I have a question. What is your faith calling you to do when it comes to your career?
My faith calling me to do when
Is it calling you to stop doing adult content?
I think it's just telling me to do the best I can with what I have.
Is that what God is telling you to do?
Are you a Christian or Catholic?
I'm a man of God. Let's just
Okay.
say. But like, I'm having difficulty, and perhaps you can help me with this, reconciling being Catholic, but also doing adult content.
I just think we're in a broken world, and I was kind of born into that, and
You were born into what?
we were all born into a world of just like
Of sin?
of sin, of media selling like sex, and I think I'm just kind of a product of that.
So what do you mean you're a product of it? Like you were forced to do this?
No, I'm just a product of my surroundings
Of
as I
your
grew up. And
Where did you grow up?
Texas.
Texas?
But you can say that a lot of people were raised on Hollywood and media because
Sure.
we were throwing screens in front of our faces, and I think that like that influenced me a lot as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And so
You're not wrong. You're not wrong that there's like a societal
Impact.
push to, but okay, all right, good times. Did you have more?
What was your question exactly?
Well, you said you're Catholic, right? So I'm thinking it's probably looked down upon within the faith to be engaged in sex work. So how do you reconcile?
Yeah, I don't expect any Christian or Catholic to
being
associate
Catholic?
with me, but
doing sex work?
yeah. I mean, I think we all have our, things we do.
You're a good businesswoman. I see it as like the equivalent of being like a drug dealer or something. Also, like look at Kim Kardashian. Like, where do you think her fame came from?
Yeah, she did a sex tape.
Yeah, but
Do you think that that's something people should engage in order to?
I'm not telling
procure
anyone, oh, you
fame?
should live like me, but it's just what's been working for me, and
Sure.
yeah.